Good afternoon, guys, and thanks for joining us. We're coming to you live from the Congo Town area, right here at the ABK business area, where heavy-duty equipments are being sold right here in Congo Town. This is the location where just the other day, a few months back, the Liberia National Fire and Rescue Service had a bunch of trucks lined up and procured for them, and they were right here in this same compound a few months back. If you notice, if you ever drove within the Congo Town area on your way home driving, and you've noticed that there were several National Fire and Rescue Service trucks lined up right here in the Congo Town area, right here opposite, right by the AUG area, opposite the Cinco Palace Hotel and the Cuban Embassy. We're right here at that particular location, and we just caught up with a brand new shipment of motorbikes, as the caption depicts. If you're looking closely, there are several of them lined up right here before the fence, just to showcase them. If we can just zoom in a little bit, so you can have a glimpse of what's going on. But there is a lot of them that have been brought here at the ABK area, the ABK Business Center, and we are being told that these bikes belong to the National Fire and Rescue Service, and they're meant for off-road purposes, basically, or probably to be distributed across the country to probably several counties, centers for the National Fire and Rescue Service, and for other important purposes to aid the National Fire and Rescue Service. But speaking about logistics, I mean, come to think of it, recently the National Fire and Rescue Service has been doing significantly well in terms of importing logistics into the country, I mean, just a few months back, or probably 1 or 2 months back, there were brand new motorbikes, brand new fire trucks, ambulance, and were in town for the National Fire and Rescue Service, and those materials were taken to the Executive Mansion, His Excellency President Boakai. They were officially presented to the President, and right before the Executive Mansion, if you do remember, and the President, inspected them himself, and I mean, he was so pleased by, the importation of those fire service or those fire trucks. And so as we speak, I mean, there are several of them in town at the headquarters of the National Fire and Rescue Service. For these motorbikes, we have not gotten full details on how many they are. We were just on our way here in the Congo Town area, and we actually just caught up with them and thought to come and show you. But we've been reliably informed that these bikes actually do belong to the National Fire and Rescue Service. Come to think of it, I mean, the government is actually trying when it comes to having these entities capacitated with their, logistics. I mean, fire service is getting logistics. They have been getting logistics of recent. They've been getting fire trucks, brand new ones of recent. So, I mean, this means a lot. We have some credible information that the LDA also do have some shipment of vehicles that is in town for them, and they are at the GSA, they are being marked, they are being processed, for use. But from what we are looking at here now, we're seeing several bikes. I mean, if I can count the number of them that are right before us, because we don't know the actual number, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think like up to 10 of them are lined up right before us here, right here at the ABK area here in Congo Town. Now these bikes, I will try and see if I can speak to one of the engineers here at the ABK area to see if he can tell me, because we don't have anyone from the National Fire and Rescue Service to give us full detail as to the nature of these bikes. But I do see a police officer on the standby who is probably from the government to probably look after these bikes for security reason or something. But there is also someone who works here at the ABK area, and he might, I might just ask him about their quality, you know, or what they are capable of. But they do look like off-road motorbikes from the way their tires are looking, if you can look closely, you know. And then if we just talk about the designs, if we can talk about the design, if you look closely, they have this speaker here that probably to amplify the sound of the sirens, and then they do have sirens attached to them right here at the back. If you look right here at the back, there are sirens attached to them, every single one of them. And so now the engines are beating, they're all brand new. If you look closely, they still have the papers on them. And then they have the FGC, it's the I think the brand of the bike. This brand says FGC 250cc sports bike, of course, from what it looks like. And these bikes, we have been reliably informed that they belong to the National Fire and Rescue Service. And now if you look closely right here, let me not touch it, but if you look closely right here, there's what looks like a microphone. There's what looks like a microphone connected to this sound system that you see right here to enable the officers to be able to speak to the bike. You know, there's also, you know, a control system right here attached to this bike. They actually look very sophisticated from what they look like. I mean, they look very sophisticated from what they look like. There is a control system that has sound attached. Yes, this is obviously a microphone. Speaking from my journalistic experience, this is obviously a microphone, and I guess this will be meant to be used. This is meant to be used by the officers from the fire service to be speaking to the, you know, the loudspeaker or the sound system that is attached to this bike. So several of them are lined up here, guys. I mean, my eyes just caught up. We just caught up with them, and we thought to run here quickly and show you that there are new bikes in town for National Fire and Rescue Service, and there are several of them. We don't know the actual number. We will do that research later. We'll go to the fire service headquarters and hear from the fire service people. They will tell us how many bikes they have in country. They will tell us what they intend to do with these bikes. But we are being told, though we cannot independently verify, but we are being told that these bikes are meant for off-road purpose, and they might be distributed across the county or something of such. So, but I mean, until we can get the actual details of how many they are and what they're meant for, I mean, basically, I just wanted to show you, or we just wanted to show you that there are brand new bikes in town for National Fire and Rescue Service. Let me see if I can talk to someone from the ABK area. Probably he's an engineer. He could just tell us. Could you just come this way for me? Yeah. He could just tell us how are you, and kind of introduce yourself for me, please.
Yeah, thank you. I'm Blamo, head of sales, ABK Incorporated.
Oh, you're the head of sales.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. And I mean, these are brand new shipment of bikes. Just the other day, you guys had the fire service trucks here again. Today, I've seen you with bikes belonging to the fire service. But let's talk about the quality of these bikes. Since you are not from the fire service, I wouldn't want to ask you, you know, what they are here for, how many. But let's talk about the quality of these bikes.
All right. So just to give you a backdrop of this procurement process.
Yeah.
This coming from the fire service 2025 budgetary allotment.
Okay.
So the total quantity of 11 units of firefighting trucks.
Yeah.
And 10 motorbikes.
Okay.
So according to source from the fire service, they have their own way in which they will use it, but I believe that these bags will be shared to the various zones,
Okay.
either cross counties,
Yeah.
and to be able to allow for their services.
Yeah.
So the bags are brand new, 100% as you can see.
Brand new.
Yeah, the engine is up to 250 cc. So
Okay.
driving horsepower will be approximately about 30 to 40 horsepower.
Okay.
So these are all rough terrain. In specifications we say rough terrain.
Okay.
But for Liberia setting we say how do you call it? We say
Off bad roads or something like that.
So yes, this bag will be of great help to the fire service. And I just want to say thank you to the Liberian government, thank you to the Liberian National Fire Service for trusting Liberian owned institutions.
Yeah.
For Liberia certain people don't trust Liberian businesses.
Yeah.
But I think the durability of this bag will tell you that we are not just selling bags, but we are putting in our technical know-how, our ideas, all into it to be able to deliver to our own country.
Yeah.
So these bags are not just ordinary bags, as you can see from the footage.
Yeah.
The live view of it. They are all durable. Very durable bags.
Sure.
If you have the opportunity to test it, you know the power of the engine.
Yeah.
So again, we just want to say thank you to the Liberia Fire Service.
And also speaking of the spec and the design, I'm too sure that both of you, when back and forth to discuss the design, I see it has microphone, sound system. Let's talk about that.
Just to add on, right?
Yeah.
This bag should come along with the fire trucks.
Okay.
But looking at the technicality, they have to delay production, have to delay.
Yeah.
Why this bag follow?
Okay.
But your fire service needs something, so we model it, share our ideas with them, share our technical specs, and they approve it. Now here we are. The public can see what we are to support the Liberian National Fire.
And I want to, anyway, I can't speak for the government, but I want to commend your entity. This is massive.
Thank you.
And so I will do more research and reach out to fire service to see if I can know how many they got in town, what they intend to do with them, and all of that. And so your name was?
I'm Blamo 12.
Okay.
So just to add on, as ABK Incorporated, this is our life. This is what we do. Our company is approximately 13 years into this services.
Yeah.
We don't just sell machines, we don't just sell trucks, but we sell what we know.
Okay.
So when it comes to deliverables, you can always count on us.
Okay.
So thank you for the opportunity.
All right. So you are hearing him. ABK is right next door, right here in Congo Town. You can come over and do your heavy duty purchasing and and what have you.
Advertise my business. Y'all can buy from Liberian. Y'all can see what we do here.
Sure, definitely.
We sell trucks, we
Yeah.
sell cars, we
Yeah.
sell motor vehicles. Can buy from us, see what Liberians are doing.
Okay.
Not everything we say other people can do.
Sure.
You're the
I think this is a testament because the fire trucks were in town, you procured them and they successfully arrived, and now we're seeing the bikes. I think Liberia can trust you.
We can go beyond that.
Okay.
We can move mountains when it comes to deliverables at ABK Incorporated. Just come on.
All right.
Give us the opportunity and see what Liberian will do.
Okay.
I put my life on the chopping board. We will do exceeded well when it comes to delivering the best.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You say your name was again?
Blamo to a hell sales ABK Incorporated.
All right. Thank you very much, Blamo. So Blamo is the head of sales for ABK Incorporated, and it appears, obviously, as you can see, they were the one who, when you probably did the procurement with the National Fire Rescue Service or with the government, let's say like that. This isn't their first time. I'm sure they've done several government contracts, and you heard him. He's encouraging folks to come over. But straight to the issue, guys. This is where we are. Fire and Rescue Service gets a new shipment of brand new motorbikes. As you can see, they look so sophisticated, and the brand, you heard him, I interesting. How many horsepower you said? Up to 30 to 40? Definitely, he said up to 40 horsepower. So here we are. Here they are. We'll reach out to National Fire and Rescue Service. Probably they might do a little ceremony to present these bikes, and then maybe at that ceremony we can get all the details to know how they intend to distribute or how they intend to use these bikes. But wherever you watch and follow it from, by the way, I didn't say my name to you guys, but my name is Anthony Williams, and I just thought to run here quickly and show you the new or the arrival of new motorbike for the National Fire and Rescue Service. LNTV, Liberia Live, wherever you watched us from, we like to say thanks for watching. We don't want to take much time here just talking about the bikes, but just so you see for yourselves, they are already here. Their engines are beating, all of them fresh engines. You know, look at the tires, fresh tires. You heard it from the salesman. These are all brand new bikes, brand new, procured from wherever they were bought from, brand new. So Liberians are very interested in the comment section. But this is it, guys. Yes, the bikes have megaphones everywhere around the world. Police do have megaphones on their bikes or on their vehicles. I don't know why this is even funny, but yes, Liberians will have some fun to stuff. So this is it, guys. Wherever you watch and follow from, we like to say thanks for watching and thanks for following. My name is Anthony Williams, and I just caught up with the brand new shipment of motorbikes for the Liberia Fire and Rescue Service, and they're right here in Congo Town at the ABK Business Center, and they're involved into heavy duty. And I think obviously they were the ones who procured previously the fire trucks. You heard it from the fellow. These bikes supposed to have been with the shipping of the fire trucks, but because of the specifications, they had to go back and forth to model them properly. So now they're here in Liberia, and thanks for watching wherever you're following from. My name is Anthony Williams, and this has been a brief coverage, or just a short coverage showing you brand new bikes that have come in country for the Liberia Fire and Rescue Service. Someone said these bikes supposed to have been given the LDA. Well, we agree, the LDA has been doing a magnificent job of lately in fighting drugs, but there is credible information that the LDA also does have a shipment of logistics that is in country or should be in country, in fact in country, and they are being worked on at the GSA. You know, the government have to take down all the necessary documentation for their logistics before they can be distributed. So, but that we cannot independently verify. But again, for these ones, they are for the National Fire and Rescue Service. As you can see, their colors, they are in red, white, you know, the National Fire Service colors. So bye bye for now, guys. Thanks for watching. My name is Anthony Williams. See you.